In this lecture, we'll take a look at different ways that we can edit our assemblies. So the first and foremost way to edit an existing assembly is refer to the timeline, just at the bottom left down here. And again, we can scroll this arrow back and forth to kind of go back in time and see where we were at that point. And as we scroll through, we'll then see the complete assembly form. We can make an edit to any one of these items here. So for example, this joint here was from the bracket arm to the base plate. We can make a change there by right-clicking and editing. And likewise, we can do exactly the same for anything here. So in terms of the fasteners, we can right-click, edit the fasteners there. We can edit their joints and so forth. We can also edit joints as well from the browser. So if we come up here under our joints, all of these joints here are associated with our first assembly that we did here, and then those are then patterned across. And if we want to make an edit to an existing part within assembly, there are different ways in which we can do this in Fusion, but I recommend following the structure behind traditional CAD softwares, as that keeps things very easy to control, and it ensures that we're not prone to making mistakes. So to do this, I'm going to give an example here. Let's say that we want to edit the base plate. So we've got the same part here, which is all linked to the same base plate file. So let's find that in the browser then. We've got the first base plate here, got the second one here, and so forth. And we can make this change. And we can make one change to any one of these, and they'll be reflected in that linked file. So for example, I'm going to choose this base plate here, which is this component here. And we're going to right-click on that and then select Open. Once the part file opens, let's make our change. So I'm just going to go for a simple change. I'm going to increase the thickness of this. So that's our extrusion right here. I'm going to right-click on that, select Edit Feature, and I'm going to bump that up to, let's say, 25 mil. OK. And that gives us a much more beefy base plate there. Following that, we want to hit Save. We click OK. And then let's come up to our pulley assembly file. And what we'll see here is we'll see a warning message appear in the bottom right here, saying that one of our references or one of our components is out of date and we need to update that. So it's referring to the change that we just made regarding the base plate. So let's come up to the top left, and where we've got the update icon here, we left click that once, and then Fusion will process that change and then refer to the latest saved file, which in this case is the linked baseplate file here. And as we can see, that change is then reflected to all of our patterned base plates here. Another way which we can edit files as well is to select Edit in Place. But I would recommend avoiding to do this, because if we edit in place, it will edit in reference to this particular design here, as opposed to the original linked file. And so yeah, any changes we want to make, always right click, let's go Open, make the change, hit Save, and then in our assembly file, click the update icon, and then we'll see that change reflected there. And that will also be reflected as well in the original linked part file. I hope that makes sense. And again, any questions over editing parts or assemblies, please do give me a message. But aside from that, I'll see you in the next lecture.